Good morning, everyone. It's time for the River City Reviews, featured on Morning Joy, and it's every fourth Monday at 7:45 a.m. I'm your host, Erica Ramjan, and each month I'll be bringing you features to include new businesses, new people, new everything, people doing exciting new things in and around the River City. Today, special day. This is the beginning of the year, January. And today, my guest is myself. Actually, I'm just trying to bring some information to the listeners of Morning Joy, because as a financial coach, and my business is called Solid Solutions, I want to bring you guys some solid solutions to begin the new year. Going into the new year, it's so important to have your financial goals set. I recommend that you use a healthy balance of spending and saving all year long. That's what I recommend. So today we're going to talk more about some solid solutions based on your finances, or how you're going to manage your finances. So I want you to listen to me carefully about financial coaching. There's a difference between coaching and counseling. In my day job, I'm a counselor. But on my business, Solid Solutions, I'm more of a coach. And what is the difference? The difference between counseling and what I'm doing as coaching is really helping someone reach their goals by providing that financial education and showing you better ways to manage your money. That means just like a coach, just like an athletic coach, he's not going to run the race for you. He's not going to run. You have to go out there and practice. And practice means trial and error. Same thing with your finances and your managing your money. You got to practice. It has to become a habit. So my mission with Solid Solutions is helping clients reach a financial stability through the coaching, through the education, through showing you new ways or better ways of managing your finances. So listen up carefully. I want to talk to you today about budgeting and maybe basic financial planning, because that's all we can get to today in a few minutes. So budgeting, let's talk there, because that's where I usually like to start. Most people can budget in their brain, in their head. They have a budget going on in their head, but they haven't written it down, so they're not following a plan. So budgeting is where you start. And we want to start with your needs versus your wants. When I coach my clients, we start with the basic thing of budgeting. And when people hear the word budgeting, they think of it as a negative. I like to change it around and only use positive B words. Budgeting, with positive B words in budgeting, I like to switch it around and say, okay, instead of it being a bind, let's think of your budget as a balance. We're creating a balance. Let's think of it as something, it's going to be benefiting you. It's going to benefit you. B for balance, B for benefits, and it's going to make everything better. B for better. So budgeting, think it in terms of positive things. So it's not that restrictive. So we start with budgeting. Your needs versus your wants. And your needs are, I can tell you what your needs are: shelter, food, utilities. Some people put in their budget, the first thing on their budget is the phone. Yeah, I know how important that phone is. We can't go to the bathroom without it. But your shelter, the roof over your head. If you don't have a roof over your head, where are you going to plug that phone into? Where are you going to plug that phone? In your ear? No. I can become tough sometimes too when I'm coaching. But needs versus wants, it's shelter first. Take care of the shelter over your head. your rent or your mortgage, then your food, then maybe your utilities. Then we can talk about the wants. I'm not saying don't want. Want. Want to travel. I want entertainment. I need to dine out, if that's your thing. But the wants are going to come after the needs. We're also going to talk today about some credit, maybe credit counseling. That's all part of the solid solutions of becoming financially stable. We're going to talk a little bit about credit counseling. And we're also going to talk a bit about what debt management is all about. So in a few minutes, we're going to come back after you hear some great gospel music, because this show is featured on Morning Joy. And Morning Joy is all about gospel music, and with our great host Sheila Lee of the Morning Joy program on WRVS 89.9. So we'll be right back in a few minutes to continue this conversation on financial stability. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Morning Joy River City Reviews with myself as my guest. I'm guesting myself, Erica Ramjan, here on the River City Reviews to get you all in a good financial frame of mind, let's say, in this new year. It's not just about New Year. It's not just about the new year. It's about all your resolutions that you said you were going to prepare, you're going to do this new year. Well, this year, put it on your list to become financially stable. At least work on your financial stability. And in order to do that, you got to start develop or strengthen the muscle, that financial muscle, that habit. I like to call it, there is a word called habitude. It's a mixture of habits and attitude. And habits really are what we do without thinking. They are recurring things that you do. So I like to talk to people about habits, forming good habits when it comes to their money. Habits really are recurrent, unconscious patterns of behavior that are required through frequent repetition over time. So let's form that good habit of, wait for it, saving. Saving your money. Oh, well, Erica, I don't have enough money to save when I do all my shopping and everything at the end of the month. I can help you with that. You can save. You can. Okay? So let's develop that habit this year. You create your budget, you put your income, your expenses, and if there is when you have completed the expenses and you see, oh my gosh, I'm in a deficit, I'm in the hole, I cannot save a dime, then let's talk about what we can adjust, what we can modify in your expenses. There are so many things that we can do without for a stretch of time. I'm not telling you to take it away altogether. I'm telling you, let's look at what we can adjust, take away, cut back, reduce. All those streamings. Let's, how much time do you have to look at all of them? Maybe you can cut back on the streaming. Maybe you can cut back on running to the store that sells those fancy coffee drinks. I'm not calling names, but you can figure that one out on your own. And let's do some of that. Let's cut back and you will only do this if you have a goal that you want to achieve, maybe by mid-year, end of the year. So everything has to be attached to some goals or some kind of values. And all of that is involved in my coaching when I coach my clients at Solid Solutions. Again, Solid Solutions is my business, my financial coaching business, where I help clients become financially stable just with basic financial planning. I'm saying the word basic because if we don't start at the basics, how can we get into the investment pool and get all sort of capital investments? We want to talk all these big talks without having a written budget. It is not going to work. So I try to keep it simple and get you to the starting point. Let's start at the starting point with the budget, the basic financial planning, developing good habits, and getting you to save some money. It's not about saving $100 every month, $200. It's about at least seeing what you can reap as a surplus once you do that budget and see the income and the expenses. We talked about credit counseling. I can look at your credit, see where you are, see what improvements need to be made, and show you what strategies you can use to improve your credit score. Also, without that debt management really is all about the written budget, and it's going to show you how you can manage that debt. So at Solid Solutions, we work with you, the client, and customize to your needs and meet you right where you are and help you to become financially stable. Everything you need to know, you can email ecityram@yahoo.com. You can call my number, 252-619-8522. But easier, it's E like Erica, eCity, CITYRAM, ecityram@yahoo.com. Right here, and I'm right here in Elizabeth City, but I work with clients in the River City and beyond. And if you didn't know, now you know. It's all about solid solutions for your financial stability. Morning Joy River City Reviews will return next month with more of what's happening in the River City. And my special host, Miss Sheila Lee of Morning Joy, is celebrating her birthday in February. She takes the whole month of February and celebrates. And we are going to celebrate right along with her all throughout February. The Valentine's Day, we're going to celebrate everything with Sheila Lee. And I thank her so much for having me host my show on her show at River City Reviews on Morning Joy.